When we gonna play? I'm gonna have you singing my tunes that everybody's rocking up when you're blazing confused. Yeah, break it up in the bag just a little faster. They call me Uncle Sam cause I twist firecrackers. I lit the whip, put the sticky to my lip, and tie my shoelaces up cause I don't wanna trip. I came from a land so very far away.
Like some of the stories that get pulled out of the vault are all time. Like Rodman just asking for a little hiatus to go rip Vegas is, dude, and then he's just crushing a Miller Lite and just hops on a motorcycle like it's nobody's business. Like that's all time. And we got to address the bull in the china shop that is Pamela Anderson, who's still sitting about 97 with the fastball in the black. I mean, come on.
God, we got to get a fact check there because it's Carmen Electra.
Delete.
Carmen Electra, yeah. Carmen Electra. Carmen, Pam.
Yeah, I mean, when they're throwing a $1.02 on the paint, you can't see who's coming at you.
Yeah, it's a classic Pan situation. Is it Pan with a D?
Gary, no, you were thinking fucking Baywatch and we were coming at you, Tommy Lee. It's fine.
Yeah, Blonde is this older woman in a mask who seems to be wielding what we'll later find out is a stick. And she's clearly filming this lady who's walking her daughter without a mask on, which I didn't see as a big deal. And as they get closer, they exchange some words, a lot of words. The daughter learned a ton of new words. F-bombs flying back and forth. You know, are you filming me? Why are you filming me? The lady with the mask won't let her out of the way to get across the bridge. It goes back and forth. The video's intense. Try to look it up if you can. But it gets pretty heated, and apparently the stick was thrown towards the woman and her kid. I don't know if that's true or not. If it is, that's a little messed up. Can't be throwing sticks out here, especially in this environment. We'll see how that shakes out. I'm sure there'll be some more, people can't help themselves but post on Facebook, especially these days. Even people who say they hate Facebook, you'll find them on Facebook, whether they're like using their significant other's page or like under a different pseudonym. If they say that they don't use Facebook or they're not on it, they're always on Facebook. Trust me.
It seems like you have an emphasis on people who use their significant other's page. Are you talking about somebody?
I won't go into naming names. We don't want to drag anybody through the mud. If you're tuning in, you might know who you are.
Hey, and we love you. You are a celebrity within the Facebook community.
Yeah, there's many of them out there. I will say, this is probably going to get me in a little bit of trouble. My mom has always been like, you spend way too much time on your phone. You're always on your phone, Facebook this, Facebook that. If you post something on Facebook, there is 100% chance that my mom is commenting on it with about 15 emojis to follow. That is without a doubt.
Hey, if you didn't have a landline, how high would your phone bill be with Shelly on the phone, calling anybody who listens, same conversation, new ears?
The landline at 215 Hesperus is ringing 24/7, and that is a fact.
Yeah, it's Timmy with a couple ice cream sandwiches, Michelle with the buttons moving, which we love, and John, and shout out John, not cleaning up shit, couple eggshells in the sink.
Have you guys ever seen Rose Vizina's Facebook? It is so bad. She'll comment on a picture 3 times in a row. Like, no one replies. She'll comment the next day, comment until someone replies.
Is that bad?
Yes, you look like a psychopath.
She's just trying to get her point across, guys. It's your mother. Take it easy. The Little League World Series is that it's played on such a pristine level. Both those fields are absolutely immaculate. You have the ESPN film crews. You got some great announcers up there, and it's like you're playing in a major league tournament. I mean, you guys know coming up through Little League and everything, you're not playing on great fields. You're playing in Peabody, Danvers, Salem, Gloucester, Lynn, anywhere. You got some crabgrass ripping and everything. But at the end of the summer, I mean, normally my team, probably 3 weeks after we've been eliminated, ESPN comes on, and the field is absolutely immaculate. You have people down Lamade Stadium ripping on the cardboard boxes, down the hills and everything. You got those hot woman announcers in the white pants ripping them with mud. But what's lost in it all, I mean, it's just basic. It's the whole persona about being America's game and everything, the pastime. But what gets lost is those kids can absolutely ball. I mean, you have kids playing third base, picking one hops, turning two. And it's great baseball on a shrunken field. It's the same game, shrunken field for the bodies. I mean, you have people like Monet Davis coming out. Great story for a girl throwing gas by these kids. And then you got kids hitting.
Jaybird, you were a former Indian in the Little League system. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, Little League was the best. I went to one World Series, I think. I know. Lost it. I think my brother went all 4 years and lost all 4 times. What a loser.
Did not win one.
What a loser.
The old Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, they went 4 years in a row. They were undefeated until the second game of the World Series.
Whoa!
And they lost game 2 and 3 to Rory, and then I forget who pitched game 3 for the Pirates. It was Rory's year.
Isaac Rosa.
It could have been him. But yeah, I mean, not seeing the tournament stinks. Nothing better than I feel like until I'm 40, I'm still gonna be like, wow. That's such a fucking cool thing to experience.
That's legit like the little brother to March Madness because there's so many games every year.
Yes, it's always on
middle
TV.
year, summer, you come back from the beach with a buzz on. You got a couple big-time Little League games to watch. And, I mean, shout out, not going to say any names, one of our buddies making a little dough off a couple of those.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks.
Adam lost to the old Expos.
Why you gotta bring it up? Why you gotta bring it up?
We were talking about Little League World Series experience or World
Wait,
Series
Kurt,
experience.
did you take him down?
We took him down.
If that
I did not know that. It's unreal.
You have your moment. You can say it to all the listeners. I'll tell you straight up what happened. Everybody, Adam Philpott of the Little League Mariners, the best uniforms in the entire league.
The whites.
The entire league lost a Little League World Series to our head producer of the Brown Bag Lunch Crew, Curtis Quinn. You want me to bend the knee, favorite? What do you want? Because the Little League concession is like the food's all time. And after you get out of the game, you go to the concession, maybe even between the game. If you need some seeds, you're like a little re-up on gum. What's your favorite Little League concession food? Mine personally, I could eat like 20 boiled hot dogs with no problem.
See, I'll go Piggy's Pizza then because I'm a boiled hot dog guy as well. Just only at the Little League field though. You dump ketchup and mustard on it after a game. It's unbelievable. I have to tell you now that coaching in Little League though, they're busting out fried dough, pretzels. They have all types of ice cream sandwiches. Like the world that is now pampering your kid. I mean, there might be a fucking frozen thing of sushi in there. Somebody's kid likes sushi, so who knows? No, back in the day, a boiled hot dog after the game was pretty unmatched. But what do we got, Jack?
All right, yeah, I'm going to bring it back to when I was the bat boy for the Indians. No, Yankees. Head coach Bucky Rogers, assistant coach John Vezina, other assistant coach John Sawyer.
Couple all-time mustaches on that staff.
Yeah, definitely a couple all-time mustaches right here, too. But it's the all-sport. The sports drink that was a soda. I used to run and get the bats, and my stomach was killing because I just chugged the friggin' all sport in 35 seconds. Pretty good for like a 6-year-old.
If you had one guess on what an all sport was, I mean, just looking at it, I'm guessing Mountain Dew and lemon lime Gatorade.
Yeah, mixed. Just chicken up.
If you were a scientist, that was it. That was a layup. You couldn't even do anything besides that. But I mean, I got to tell you, a big time item from the concession these days is the Nerds Rope. People love the Nerds Rope.
With the hottest podcast segment anywhere right now. If you find a better podcast segment, send it to me. I want to review it with my people. It's the Fraudcast of the week. Go out to the quarantine birthday paraders that are going around, having parades for all their buddies. I want to specify, I'm not condemning all these birthday parades. If you're 13, 14 and under, you get a parade, I get that. Like, you haven't seen your buddies, you don't get to go to school every day. I think that's awesome. Like, seeing a 12-year-old or a 10-year-old out in their driveway, they got their family and friends going by, giving them a parade. That's incredible. Like, the kids just going ham. If you're I can't even cap the above age on it. Maybe like 65, 70, and you're getting one. You want to rein in the remaining years. By all means, bring the crew in. I'll even get in on it. Hit me up. I'll come horns blazing in the Tacoma.
None is getting one, definitely.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. Again,
I ain't giving 70. You got to be 82 plus in my book. If you're trying to get a farewell tour, you got to be old as fuck.
Can't even talk.
You know, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
But if you're in between there, if you're about 15 to whatever the cutoff is, we don't 70, 82, whatever, you're getting parades. That is as fraudulent as it gets. One, because I can almost guarantee you've met with your friends in the parking lot, popping the trunks, pouring a little rosé out or whatever it is. You know, you've 100% seen your friends in the flesh in between then. It just kind of seems like an attention grab to me a little bit. You know, hey, look at me, look at my friends. It's on Snapchat, it's on Instagram. If you did it and you didn't post it on social media, good for you. We would never know, so I guess you can't be frauds. But
I mean, the whole point is so you can get 14 cars beeping simultaneously out to celebrate a day where nobody actually fucking. I was gonna go in right there, but go Jet.
So my fraud of the week. As you can see, we got mustaches on right now. Mine's a little uneven, but we'll fix that after the show.
Mine's manly.
But we're all supporting each other. Jesse Glidden can't really grow great facial hair. He sends a mustache. We're all just like, fuck yeah, dude, that's sick. We all love the mustache. No one's hating. We got some people. He might be on the screen right now, and Kenzie alluded to it earlier. But using PEDs on their mustache and putting mascara on their mustache to look better. Curdy, no one's gonna say anything. I love your stash the way it is. I love you the way it is.
It does look awesome.
It's pencil.
Yes. He put mascara on his lip, and you know what the worst part is?
He washed it off?
No, I saw on Twitter from 2 weeks ago, last week to this week, the improvement in his mustache. And I was so genuine, I tweeted, I was like, fuck yeah, look at that improvement. He's got a great stash.
He baited you.
He's fucking Barry Bonds. He's Lance Armstrong. Don't get that mustache in the Hall of Fame. Get that kid fucking, I don't know, fucking Magnolia softball.
That's
terrible.
more like Kevin Millar because we knew you're doing PEDs and it's still not that great.
Yeah,
it's fucking Kevin Millar. It's fine.
You've fallen for that and thinking that mine just became just this beautiful black mustache.
You think
you can't people for that?
Why would it ever go through my head?
Black
Curtis
lightning.
Quinn, a 24-year-old male, is putting mascara on his mustache to look thicker.
It's content, Jay. You gotta make it.
You know, one thing I gotta commend Curdy for is the honesty. Any normal person, well, for one, if nobody's really enhancing their facial hair like that. But again, Curdy said it's for the content. Somebody would, just ferment it if you're familiar with that, But you just went to the feminine products with the mascara.
I wish I even thought about this last week, but because it's been boiling inside of me since then. But all you fucking people, especially you hoes out there, trying to buy some fucking rollerblades right now because we're in quarantine, are you shitting me? I'm coming from, this is coming from the heart, though. I don't want anyone to take offense, except for you fucking hoes, except for you hoes buying rollerblades that'll never use them again after this fucking thing's lifted in 2 weeks. Actually, you know what? I don't even know if they'll use them during quarantine, but everybody wants to fucking put on their story, whatever they have. They got rollerblades. Listen, I've been rollerblading since I could fucking piss my pants, right? And I used to rollerblade at college. People used to make fun of me. I started rollerblading to work with dress pants on. People would make fun of me, specifically Jimmy's mom. And you know what? I respect that. Rollerblading to work with dress pants on is pretty fucked up. You look like an idiot, sweating balls when you get to work. But I've been getting ripped on for rollerblades for years. I used to cruise up and down the streets of Durham, New Hampshire on them. And now people, I don't know what happened in the world because when I was going to school, if you had sweatpants on and socks and like your ankles were exposed, you were getting absolutely shredded for being like a fucking kid with your ankles exposed.
Career. I remember.
And now it's fucking 2020. Shit's running rampant and like people are paying to have pants that don't fucking reach their ankles. And you got skin exposed, and like that's cool now. So I guess from when I was a kid, having ankles exposed to wearing rollerblades, now having no ankles exposed and buying rollerblades is cool. Those are my fucking frauds of the week. I got people on my store I see with rollerblades. I mean, that are never going to wear them again after
We're
this.
only going to get bigger from here,
places.
so jump on board while you can. Train's leaving. You don't want to miss it. Keep grinding through this hard time, folks. You know, as the great Frank the Tank said, we got to keep our composure, okay? Everybody keep the composure. Keep on keeping on. If you're on the front lines, we thank you. We love you. We respect what you're doing, and it's forever appreciated. That's Beneath the Bar, episode 3. Fill it up again. We'll be back next week.
We're going streaking.
When we gonna play? I'm gonna have you singing my tunes that everybody's rocking up with your blaze and confused. Yeah, break it up in the bag just a little faster. They call me Uncle Sam cause I twist firecrackers. I lit the whip, put the sticky to my lip, and tie my shoelaces up cause I don't wanna trip. I came from a land so very far away where I could barely handle the stress of every day.